All right, guys, welcome back to another garage update. This garage update itself will be a little bit longer than my other garage updates, which are typically around like 2 to 3 minutes. This one will be a little bit longer because I have a lot of stuff to go over with the 944 and the GTI and the whole garage itself. First off, we have the GTI in the garage now. It fits really well. I mean, I have enough room in the back. I don't know if I'll be able to open up the hatch with how forward I am. But yes, let's start off with the GTI first. So one, it's in the garage. It used to be outside. It's just a daily, so I don't really care if it's outside or inside. But it's now in the garage, which is nice. The Porsche was over here, and now it's over here. But back to the GTI, we have a few things where I need to fix here. Let's unlock it. So in the back, I don't know if you'll be able to see this too well, but with the Volkswagens, that is a very common thing with the headliner to sag. So I need to fix that sometime. Nothing too urgent, but I might make a video on that, but it's pretty simple. I just use like a spray adhesive. You kind of just spray it up in there. But that's very common with all Volkswagens, is that it needs a solid wash because I daily it and it is super filthy. I mean, look at these wheels. They're pretty bad. So I might make a video on repairing the headliner. Nothing crazy. I broke my mirror, so I have it kind of glued on. It's just jerry-rigged together. Mind you, this is a daily. It's not perfect. It's going to get scratched up. There's scratches already all over it. I'm trying to think. Over here, there's a big scratch. What just happened? I guess, yeah, you can kind of see that dent. A rock flew up and hit it. So that's really it with the GTI. Timing chain will be getting done in the next few weeks, I'd say. Maybe a month or two. I'm going to Maine this summer, and I'm driving the GTI up. So I'm in PA, going to Maine. That would be an 11-hour drive to where I'm going. I'm going to Acadia. So I want to make sure the timing chain's good, and I might do a turbo seal because my one turbo seal is leaking a little bit. People said not to worry about it too much, but I still want it done just in case. I got all new tires. I do need new brakes for it. So that's that. But other than that, the GTI just needs a solid wax. I mean, you can see how dirty it is, and it's not the most smooth. But yeah, on to the 944, and then I'll go over some stuff with the garage. As you can see, I got new brakes on, and then I just painted the original calipers. And then we just cut a little bit of a coil up front to lower about inch and a half. And then in the back, we just adjusted the torsion bar to lower about inch and a half. I still think the front is a little bit higher than the back, but I might kind of adjust it just a little bit yet up front, but I'm not too sure. I don't think it looks too bad, but I don't think you can really tell too much. Kind of, yeah. And then one other thing I have to do is, I think down on this side, there's that hose hanging down right here. I just need to strap that up and fix that. Then a few other things on the 944. So I did all new brakes, as you can see. Painted all the calipers nice. Let's go take a look on this side. Yep, these pop out, so I just press them in. But, yep. Stops a lot better. The original brakes are awful. I don't know if I posted about this, but I have my seats done. I completely reupholstered them myself. As you can see, they're not perfect. They have like wrinkles in them. These I also put on. They're like to help adjust the seat back and forth, but they're kind of just held in by pressure, and they kind of pop out. But I don't have anyone in my back seats, so it's fine. And you can see on the driver's side as well that they are not perfect, but it looks pretty good, I'd say. It's kind of hard to keep that white clean, I think, but I think it's worth it. And then I did get my odometer working. So right now it's at 24,078. And then I painted that like outer ring of like all the odometers and stuff and all the gauges. That was like crusty and peeling. So I went through and I painted over that black, like sanded it all down, made it look nice. But I missed one spot on the gauge on this. There's like a little dot I forgot to like clean off. So that's there. It bothers me, but I don't feel like ripping apart the whole car just to get to it. I redid my shift boot over the winter as well. I put a new shifter in it. Nothing, it's not like a short throw or anything, but you can also tell that is not perfect. I think it's pretty comfortable with my hand. I don't mind that little lump, but it's my first time doing any kind of leather work, so it's not perfect. Let's just say that. But I mean, it looks cool. It was a lot cheaper than having someone reupholster them. I got my seat covers from only944.com. You pretty much just peel off all the old leather and then they send you a kit and it just slides on. And then I got these as well. And I think it looks awesome with the car. I got a new mirror. This mirror was broken right at the bottom, so I replaced that. I have a turbo valence coming. One of my buddies, Colton, shout out to him, has a should be already paint matched turbo valence, and that will kind of sit underneath here, which I think will make the car look pretty sick. They look cool on a lot of cars, so I think it'll look nice on this. Kind of split up the back end a little bit. Then I have a timing chain guide rail on the way and fuel lines on the way. With the S model, the fuel lines, I'll actually show you this quick because it's kind of hard to explain where the fuel lines are. But they go right over the exhaust manifold. I guess the exhaust header, because these have headers from factory. So if we open that up, you can see the exhaust. And these are your fuel lines, these two big ones. And you can see if they leak, they go right onto it. So that's a big issue I want to get fixed. The S model has a little timing chain in here. So your timing belt goes in here. And there's like a connecting chain that goes in there. And there's a guide rail what wears down after a while. So I'm going to be replacing that. I might make a video on that too. I honestly don't really know what I'm doing yet with it. So it might kind of be hard for me to record all that if I don't really know what I'm doing. So then I fixed my power steering. That was leaking. That was leaking a lot. And I haven't noticed any new leaks. It might still be leaking. It looks like it is a little bit. But maybe that's just old power steering fluid. Then I'm going to be custom making an intake, I think. Because right now I just have corrugated tubing. But I want to get like aluminum tubing and go down to like here and then kind of tuck my intake away. And then I have a new coolant reservoir over here, actually. Look at this. This will look a lot better in there instead of that. And while we do this, I'll be cleaning out the whole system, making sure everything's nice and clean. I'm gonna put this back over here so I don't forget about it. Tuck it away in this little box. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the 944. A lot of odds and ends stuff. The weather's been on and off, so I haven't really gotten to drive it too much, but still an amazing car to drive. And it looks awesome too. And then onto the garage itself, we've been cleaning a lot. That's why I have both the cars in now. This side is still kind of a mess. This middle section, I'm going to be cleaning some of that stuff up. And then we put on new trim pieces like up. We were going to replace like some of that wall, but it's going to get beat up anyway. More room on this side. This was all a mess. There's one of my dad's old transmissions here. Then just some old shop towels we have laying around. And then we have to redo our shed too, so this is all a mess. and then I need a new toolbox. So if anyone has any toolbox recommendations, I think I can go up to 52 inches before I hit the fridge. So if anyone has any recommendations, leave a comment. And then from there, I think I'm gonna put new metal on the toolbox or on the workbench. And that's pretty much it. The garage is getting cleaned. You can see where I undercoated the Porsche right there. That won't come off. So that's caked on there pretty well. But yeah, stay tuned for a few videos. I'll probably make one on the fuel lines, and I might try to make one on the timing chain. And then also just a lot of content. I'm going down to Ocean City, Maryland for their cruise week in May. I'll be making like a, I don't know what you call it, like a montage of that. I'll be in this too, so you'll see this a lot. Then I might make a video on the GTI and then another one on the Porsche as well. Kind of like 10 things I like about them, go over both the cars. There'll be separate videos, but like 10 things I like about this, 10 things I like about this, things I wish I knew before buying a 944, a bunch of stuff like that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching today's video. If you like the content, I'll be trying to post a lot more this summer with both the cars. And I'll be trying to make some like short edits and longer videos as well. So yeah, if you like the content and you like these videos of just the garage stuff or the car content or the photography content, hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for the next video, and hope you guys enjoyed.